My name is Gus. I'm the owner of Airstream Services, and we've been seeing this video online where you get chlorine droplets, put it in, what is it, a chlorine droplet tester, or what is it?
Yeah, it's just little droplets you put in the regular tap water. You'll fill it up, put it in a cup. You do 8 drops of it. At that point, the droplets is what changes the color of the water to show you the chlorine levels.
Okay, so what we've been seeing is somebody testing online where they put their hand in the water, and the hand absorbs the chlorine just from putting it in the water. But we don't know if it works or doesn't. We're going to test it out, and we figured we'd get you guys involved and do it live here. So let's start the process.
We'll fill up 2 cups here. 1 cup is just going to be just your first cup. We'll fill it up with water. We'll do the chlorine droplets. At that point, it's going to show us our chlorine level. The next cup we'll fill up. We'll have Gus here put his hand in there, and then from there we'll drop the chlorine droplets in and see if his hand actually absorbs the chlorine or not.
We also have Steven. He's filming right now, and Lillian is right here. Lillian, can you say hi?
All right, so our first cup here, we'll get 8 drops.
Where can you get this, by the way?
You can actually buy this at Home Depot.
Okay.
Nothing special, just HDX, their Home Depot brand. I want to say you can get the whole kit for like, I don't know, 16, 17 bucks, something like that.
All right.
We'll wait for that to...
Yep, water's changing. It looks like it's yellow.
Gus, if you want to, you can hit me with those stir strips.
Yep.
We'll stir it up.
Yeah, definitely got some chlorine.
Yeah.
All right.
It's turning more yellow.
So all this is just a chlorine applicator. That's the only thing this does is put this in here. It's going to show your chlorine levels. You can pull your test strip up and see that.
So in the video, it showed the person sticking their fist in there, holding it there and pulling out, and then putting the chlorine droplets in there to show the level of chlorine. And it absorbed into the hand, but we really don't know if it works or not, so we're going to try it together. All right, we ready? Let's do it. Yeah. All right, what do you think? Good enough?
I think you're good. Yeah. Pull it out and we'll see.
All right, let's test it.
Only time will tell.
Nothing in my hand, just so you know.
No. That did not work.
Hang on.
It...
Hang on. Well, let's see if it changes. There's no way. There's no way. Is that stir it? Stir it. Maybe the stirring.
It's all in your hand.
Dude, that is crazy. Bro, that is crazy. Guys, that's how important it is to have water filtration systems. We actually have one here that we can activate it. We did it for the purpose of being able to turn things on and off. Maybe we'll go ahead and test it too with it on and do this test again, see if it does remove the chlorine level. But this is proof that chlorine in the water gets absorbed immediately to the body. We've heard it a lot. Yeah, in the showers, we've heard it a lot. We've talked about it, but we've never actually done a test where you can prove it. And I don't know what else to do but to show you in a way where we did it with no cuts. Then to show you that's proof, guys. That's amazing. Aaron, why don't we go ahead and activate the filter
activate
system?
the filter real quick, and then we'll do another test.
And we'll do a test on the water. The filter we have in the shop is a 5-stage carbon filter. It's going to remove chlorine out of the water. But we do have other systems that are better. Like for example, the one that's in my house, it has a bone char system which removes 98% of the fluoride in the water. Go ahead. I've had this system. How long have I had the bone char, the system, the filtration at my house?
I'd say roughly 3 months or so, 3-4 months.
Okay. So the bone char removes 98% of the impurities in the water. The bone char is very porous, so it removes a lot of VOCs, a lot of plastic particulates, things that are just natural in our water, pharmaceuticals. Then we take that and we put it to a point-of-use system where it's a 5-stage carbon filter that filters down to a 0.5 of a micron. Now that's really good tasting water that I have at my house, but we introduce hydrogen to it, and it makes the water better than it was designed to be. I can tell you this, that we've been, you said how long ago?
It's been roughly 4 months, I'd say.
4 months. Our family now, it's insane the amount of dreams that we have. They've always said that the fluoride blocks the pineal gland from actually, being able to dream or, think in further thoughts. I really starting to feel like it's really might be possible because everybody, all of a sudden, we just had an epiphany the other day. Everybody in the family is dreaming all the time. So those dreams that we had that were very vivid when we were young might be because we just didn't have as much consumption of fluoride naturally in our bodies, for that long duration period. But now 4 months later, we're starting to dream a lot. So that's signs that a lot of things that's in the water is possibly manipulating, our health quite a bit. But I don't know what else we can do to prove right there how bad chlorine absorbs into the body. And that's just me putting my hand. Imagine drinking it.
Or washing your food.
Or washing your food, or cooking pasta, right? All of these things are going into your water, so it's important Food, unfortunately, we can't really control what's in the food. We can hope that, you know, when they say organic, that it is, you know, properly tested. But one thing we can control is the water. And we can go 30 days without eating. We can't go 3 days without drinking water. So water is that important to the body. All right, let's test this
Let's
again.
test this stuff out.
So this is with a 5-stage carbon filter. We're just going to see how the chlorine level is with the droplets, see if it went away, if it's improved, or, you know, what that looks like.
I feel like a scientist.
I know.
Go ahead and dry these out.
By the way, everybody, this is Lillian. This is my marketing coordinator. So all of the video content and stuff you're seeing online, she's doing all of it.
All right.
So this is with filter activator, right? And that doesn't look like it's changing there, Aaron.
Looks to me, you got all the chlorine out.
Let's stir it just to be safe. We did a stir on all of them. We don't want to change the process.
And what filtration system is this again?
So
That is a Flow-Tech carbon filter. At that point, that's going to remove all the chlorine from the entire house. So right there, that's both real clear glasses. Clear water leads to clear dreams.
Yep. Guys, that's fun. Guys, we have worked very diligent when we launched plumbing. We launched plumbing almost a year, right? April 1st?
April 1st.
April 1st will be a year. So Aaron started with us in April 1st. As a matter of fact, we were going to do an April Fool's prank on him, like to put like, you know, business close signs and, you know, make him seem like, you know, he just started a new job in the business clothes. But we decided not to do it. I think we should have done it. But we worked really hard and diligent to dive deep into water, not really work with just one manufacturer. Yay! But try to come up with the best solution that's going to be for somebody's consumption. So what people are going to consume and what parts per million of impurities they should be drinking, that was the main focus, is focus on not necessarily the brand, but the combination of different brands to make the optimal water filtration systems for you. So as you can see, it helps tremendously with making sure that the chlorines out of the water. Our other systems, the combination we have with the Ultimate, is it what's the top package?
Top package is going to be, you're going to have the carbon filter for the chlorine. You're going to have the Flow-Tech descaler to take care of the hardness aspect of the water. You're going to have the whole house fluoride removal filter. And then from there, the Always Fresh at the point of use, secondary faucet also at the point of use. And then you're also going to have the full-blown hydrogen machine to create hydrogen water at the point of use faucet.
So give us a call, drink clean water, dream bigger with the absence of fluoride. And if you need anything all the way from any plumbing needs, feel free to call us. We also do HVAC and electrical. For those that don't know, we are all services under one roof. But we appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we'll talk to you soon.